Knicks and Hawks. Very next topic, second topic of the show. Knicks are 2-0. They beat the Celtics in double overtime on opening night, second opening night of the NBA season. And
best game of the week.
Yes,
it was
easily because the Knicks played. We all know that. And the Hawks are 1-0. They beat the Dallas Mavericks. They blew them out. And today, right now, the Hawks are actually playing against who?
3 Cleveland. Against
Cleveland. Okay. Now, which opening night win for both teams was more a statement win and more impressive? And bonus question, what team do you think is going to have a better seeding in the East this season?
I think for me it would be the Knicks because I feel like Boston is better than Dallas. And I think that was a very big playoff game. You know, you felt the atmosphere in that game. You felt the intensity of that game.
You saw the video after.
Yeah, you saw Boston, healthy, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Julius Randle. It was a big game. So I think I'm going to say the Knicks definitely had a statement win, especially in overtime, even though you guys
double overtime.
Yeah, you almost blew the game, but we're going to let that slide.
Almost inexcusable.
Yeah, we're going to let that slide.
That was a Chris Paul versus OKC when he was with the Clippers type of game.
Oh, it was one of those, but I'm definitely going to give you guys the nod because I feel like Atlanta's better than Dallas, and I feel like I thought they were going to win that game.
Yeah, me too.
Regardless,
Dallas looks rough. It's just one game, but they look rough.
Effect, man.
They look rough. We did a preview on Dallas and we said it. They might not be that good this year. Everybody hated
Dallas
on that
fans
video.
was violent. But and what was the second question? The bonus question?
Who's gonna finish higher? In
oh
the
my
seeding?
God, Atlanta. It's gonna be Atlanta. Listen, and don't get me wrong. I think the Knicks are gonna be a very high seed, but Atlanta, they're just so. Nate McMillan has a full year now. And with Nate McMillan having a full year now, you see the development in the young players. This team has played with each other for a little bit. They know each other. They know their strength. They know their weaknesses. This is the team that has not too many weaknesses. With the Knicks, in that Boston game, you still saw some flair. You guys go on stretches sometimes where you can't score. You rely a little bit too much on Julius Randle. Can you rely on Evan Fournier to be that hot for the whole season? I don't know.
He averaged 19 in Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando. That's good.
They made the playoffs.
Yeah.
They did make the playoffs.
The next year they didn't make the playoffs.
They made the playoffs.
They were the 8th seed.
The next year he got traded.
But they made the playoffs.
They wasn't going to make the playoffs that year.
But Fournier.
No, but they wasn't going to make the playoffs that year.
No, they made the playoffs 2 years in a row. Fournier was a big part of that.
Like I was saying.
He was.
Atlanta.
Fournier.
You got Trae Young. You got Deion. If Atlanta is healthy, if they're healthy, I fully think they'll have a higher seed than the Knicks. Even last year they didn't have a higher seed, but they were unhealthy. Bogue missed some time. D'Angelo missed some time. Hunter missed damn near the whole season. Clint missed some time. So this team was ravaged by injuries last year and still ended up at 5th seed. The Knicks were particularly
Mitch was hurt.
Healthy. Yeah, Mitch was out, but for the most part, they were healthy.
Was hurt too.
Okay.
What do you mean? He's a huge bench piece. Do you not see what he's doing?
Alec Burks, DeAndre Hunter, Bogey, D'Angelo. Come on, bro. Stop.
Danilo has as much of an impact as Alec Burks.
You're a Knicks fan.
No, for their teams,
you're a Knicks fan.
Really
you're a Knicks fan, so I'm gonna let you slide on that. But no, they don't.
They really do.
No,
they do.
No, they don't.
Statement?
He said Alec Burks has as much of an impact as Danilo Gallinari.
On the Knicks, yeah, he does. Have you seen his role?
I understand what he's.
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
Danilo hasn't really been all that, bro.
Bro, Danilo's so huge for them, bro.
Last season, he had a big.
Oh,
start.
no,
bro, Alec Burks.
I'm talking about for
Alec
Atlanta.
Burks hit clutch shot for its all
That's
season.
a fact. No, he's right.
He's a really good
Alec Burks playing really good in the playoffs too.
He's all right, but I think Danilo's more impactful
Didn't he lead your team?
Didn't
he lead your team in scoring the game? The only game you guys beat the Hawks.
I think
Alec
probably.
Burks.
He was going crazy.
Him and D Rose.
Alec Burks is underrated, bro. Don't sleep on him.
You talking about some underrated?
Nah, you got it. You stop. You sleeping on him.
You forgot Reddish, bro. You speak on Reddish.
Consistency.
That's your man.
He's got to wait. You know, I respect that.
You got to wait. You got to be
modest.
consistent. Yeah,
I respect
got to stay
that.
humble. Got to stay humble.
Okay.
He's got to be consistent. But I like Atlanta's team way better than the Knicks. I just think they're. I think they're more. They're a better team, and they're more. Their chemistry is just better than the Knicks. The Knicks are still a new team with a couple new pieces, and they're gonna figure it out. Though I still like the Knicks. Though I think they'll be a high seed.
More impressive win is
I think they could.
Is an interesting question.
I had their ceiling as like third. I think
Knicks.
The Knicks. Yeah, I think I had their ceiling as third.
Do you mind if I go first here?
Absolutely not. Go ahead. Yeah,
I want to talk about the Knicks right now.
Yeah,
of course you do.
For one, I just checked Alec Burks' stats and Danilo's. They're eerily similar.
I'm fine. But that's what I was fine with. If you say they're basically around the same impact, I was fine with.
But you see, just because the guys have this similar stats,
but you didn't watch Knicks like that
you're a
last year.
box score guy.
No, I'm not. I watched Knicks.
I watched Atlanta. So what you saying here? So what we saying? What we saying? No, you don't.
Bro, Danilo. I love Danilo, but let's not act like
you did not watch Atlanta.
I watched Atlanta. I didn't watch it as much as you.
You watched all 5 games of those playoffs, though.
I definitely did.
Okay, so
Danilo was asked in those playoffs.
But bro, you're talking. You're talking.
He's
like
asked all the time he gets into the playoffs.
You're talking like
Look at
Alex
Danilo's stats.
He was a solid defender for Atlanta throughout that whole.
Yeah,
It's more than just scoring.
Who's
more than just scoring?
Hold up.
Because Alec Burks scored on the points. You lost.
Honest to God, though, who meant more to their team in that playoff series? Alec Burks to the Knicks or Danilo Gallinari?
One team lost.
That's not even the point, Drew. I want to ask Rip this
word.
question, and JC, you're a witness to this.
Okay,
who's the person that told you Danilo was actually a good defender? He wasn't trash on defense.
You 1,000%
It was me, right? Okay,
did.
yeah, I know what Danilo is, bro.
Wait. What's that mean, though?
You called him a box score guy. I can understand.
I was the one that told you Danilo was good on defense.
And then I watched Atlanta. I was like, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, but you ain't know that before, though.
I didn't know that.
The only reason you said that is because the Clippers owner said that he was a good defender, right?
But the stats back
Jerry
it up.
West, right?
The stats back it up, yeah. And Jerry West was like, he's a very underrated defender. I did the digging for myself, and I said,
wait. So let me get this straight. You heard Jerry West say it, then you did the digging.
Yeah, but he did his research.
Yeah, but you didn't know.
I
I told you something you didn't know, and you were pushing back.
But Jerry West told you something you didn't know. You did the research, and then you.
Well, yeah, Jerry West
Jerry
can tell me a lot of things I don't know. He's one of the greatest. He's a logo of the NBA.
Listen, Riv, you started this. You called him a box score guy.
Because all he did was strong. Similar stats.
They do have similar.
Let's talk about the Knicks right now. I want to talk about the Knicks. Opening night,
Knicks basketball,
double overtime. What I loved about this win so much is that the Knicks shattered so much narratives in this win. Randall is gonna drop off. He drops 30. When your boy Jaylen Brown was guarding
46. You can't say nothing to him, bro.
He was great.
All right.
Defensively, when he was guarding Julius Randle, Randle was cooking him. You was like, oh, Brown. You were disrespectful. You said Pat Williams to guard Randle. At that, you're disrespectful.
Hold on, I said that, but here's the difference.
You're disrespectful.
Before I let you, let me say this real quick.
You're disrespectful.
Here's the difference.
You're disrespectful.
Here's the difference. That's it. Jaylen Brown has to do a lot on the scoring end, so his defense is going to take some time.
I agree with that.
Pat Will doesn't have to do much on the score, so he can just zone in on defense. That's why I was saying
he still couldn't guard Randle.
Okay,
he's an All-NBA player. Respect that.
No, listen, bro. Randle did his thing.
I know he's going to continue doing his thing. He did his thing last year too.
But don't knock it like Brown didn't have 46 points.
Did I knock it? I'm talking about his defense.
Well, he had to put 46 on the board.
I'm just saying that
7 turnovers.
You was telling me
who had 7 turnovers?
Randall.
Oh.
I'm just saying that all offseason long, you told me how all these players could lock him up.
Well, now all the players.
You told me Jaylen Brown could lock Randall up,
bro.
Guard him. You said if we're in a playoff series and if Brown is on Randall, he would lock him.
I still believe that.
He will not lock him.
I do believe that.
I still believe that.
That's bad. I really feel bad for you.
Listen, this overtime game is different from playoff atmosphere. I still believe that.
Okay, on to my other narrative. Evan Fournier was overpaid. He's not an upgrade over Reggie Bullock. That's what you said. Evan Fournier ties his career high in points with 32 points first game. He hits a bunch of clutch shots. I told you Evan Fournier was nice.
Bro stood there, hit some shots.
I told you how good he was in Orlando. You were like, oh, what he's going to do? In Boston, he averaged 13 points. He ain't bringing nothing to the Knicks. Bro, he's literally, we play a 2-man game with Fournier and Randall right now. And it's so goddamn effective.
Imagine that's the duo.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead. Let him finish.
I get it. You're laughing at the duo, but they're effective. But you said he's not an upgrade over Bullock, and everybody's like the Knicks are falling off. We're 2-0 right now. You look at our next 10 games. We have an easy schedule.
Say it. Say the next 10.
Let's hear it. Don't be scared, bro. Say it.
I'm not fully confident in that take.
Okay.
I still think the Knicks will be the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference.
You still know that?
100%. That's their floor.
Oh my God.
That's their floor. That's their floor. The 3rd seed is their floor. That's how good the Knicks are. But I'll say this.
Okay.
I'm going to be wrong about something this year, about the Knicks.
Okay. Wrong about a lot.
RJ Barrett's not going to have a breakout season. The reason for that is because the way I'm watching the Knicks play right now, it's going through Kemba, Fournier, Randall, and that's because they're better in the pick and roll than RJ. RJ Barrett is going to average 15 to 18 points per game, but what he's going to do is he's going to be an all-NBA defender this year. I don't know if he's going to get on the team, but in terms of watching him, like Lugens, Dort, Dylan Brooks they're not on the all-NBA defensive list, but we know they're all-NBA defenders.
That's a fact.
We're going to watch RJ.
Him being
That's a good question.
I mean,
that's an argument on Knicks Twitter right now. I'm fine with it. You want to know why? Because Jaylen Brown, after the Celtics went to the Eastern Conference Finals and Hayward and Kyrie came back, Jaylen Brown took a gigantic back seat.
He averaged 13 that year.
But for the betterment of the team. RJ's doing this for the betterment of the team. Thibodeau speaks about sacrifice. This is about him sacrificing. I think this year he's not going to get that opportunity, but it's going to prepare him for years to come. And we're eventually going to see that breakout year. I just don't think it's going to be this season. But I love what the Knicks have been doing. Mitchell Robinson, 17 boards. And we have been shooting a lot of threes. Like, for example, look at this stat right here. The Knicks have made 41 3-pointers this season. No other team in the NBA has made more than 32. From 2019 to 2020, that season, 31.8% of our shots were 3-point shots, 29th in the NBA. Last season, 35% of our shots were 3-point shots, 26th in the NBA. So far in these two games, 51% of our shots are 3-point shots. That's first in the NBA. I think Thibodeau is adjusting to this modern NBA. I think we have the personnel to adjust. Obi looks like a completely different player. The Knicks are going to surprise a lot of people. We have the depth. We have the players. Don't sleep. But also, the shot at Atlanta, Cam Reddish looks very confident this year, and I love that he's finally blossoming. I think he's going to blossom this year. DeAndre Hunter is an elite defender. That team, their depth.
You're more prepared for round 2 now.
That team is really great. I'm not going to knock Atlanta. They'll still lose in the first round if they see the Knicks, but I like Atlanta.
At least it'll be a better series now than it was last year, Yeah. Last year was
for the Knicks, we're going to win.
Yeah, no, I mean, you just put up a good 2 strong games and 4 more. You're going to lose in 6.
And Kemba hasn't gotten it going yet. When he gets it going, cardiac time.
You need to
Walker.
You need to just
You're confident in Kemba.
You need to set yourself up for the fact that he's not going to get it
That's
going.
what I'm saying.
He's going to get it
No,
going.
you need to just be ready for D-Rose coming in the OT.
That's fine.
Quickly,
just be ready for
Quickly
that.
looks solid. Obviously, it's against Orlando. Quickly put some good minutes
Quickly
up.
last year was a rookie team.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Quickly he gets inconsistent minutes for me.
But he also has inconsistent spurts.
His shot selection.
But you know
blows
what the
mine.
Knicks are doing this year? We're playing small. Obi at the 4, Randall at the 5.
That's
that
been
lineup
one
has
of,
been deadly.
That's
for
been
us.
one of the biggest surprises for me too. Obi's production, what he's been able
Obi
to do
looks
these
great.
first two
Well,
games.
his comp was what? Stoudemire?
Yeah.
Oh my God! If he could be Stoudemire, you take that, you close
Obi
your
looks
eyes.
great.
Yeah, he
His
does.
comp
Obi
was-
one Kenobi.
Oh,
He did the dance too.
His comp was Stoudemire.
I got my
so-
cousin a shirt for his birthday that says Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it's him in like a Jedi suit.
That's
That's the
tough.
worst shirt
Nah,
ever.
You have no. Come on, bro.
It's Obi-Wan
Get
Kenobi.
cultured.
That's the worst shirt
Get
ever.
closer. No. But all right, so I'll be really quick because Joel, you hit it right in the head. Truthfully, there's a lot of good things from what we saw from the Knicks. That being said, I was higher on the Mavericks than you guys were. So to see Atlanta come out and school them by 26, I was impressed because it really didn't look like Atlanta was playing They didn't really need one player to really ball out. Almost every single one of their starters balled out. I think the average plus minus for them was like a plus 20 for the starting lineup. And then you had, obviously, Cam Reddish come off the bench and drop 20 points for them. This is going to be a big season for Atlanta. I don't know if, obviously, comparing wins, you got to go with the Knicks against the Celtics because the Celtics and the Knicks, that's going to be a pretty close matchup in terms of seeding in the East, at least in my opinion. But then I was higher on the Mavs, and so to see Atlanta come out and just flat out scrape them, Mavericks really didn't look that great at all. DeAndre Hunter is a solid defender. John Collins, I've been a huge supporter of his game. He had a solid outputting too. Trae Young really didn't have a Trae Young-esque game, but you really didn't need that out of him. Clint Capella's going to do what he's going to do. Is going to be an enforcer down low, really. This Hawks team is still, in my opinion, better than the Knicks, but the Knicks aren't going to be slouches this season. I'm not expecting Evan Fournier to have 30 points. Obviously, they went into double overtime. That played a little bit of a factor in him getting 30. But at the same time, it's an interesting roster, truthfully. You don't have Reggie Bullock now. You don't have Elfrid Payton. Now you have Kemba. Now you have D Rose that you can rely on. Evan Fournier. At least it's people. That's a huge step up from Elfrid Payton and Reggie Bullock.
Stop sleeping.
No, he's just it's none to really be
said
bad about.
nothing.
Exactly.
I see your eyes.
Yeah, true. That is what it is. But ultimately, I don't think that the Knicks are on the Hawks level right now, or will be at any point in this season. I'm just higher on the Hawks. I still think that the Hawks are going to be the higher seed. To say that the Knicks floor is 3 is pretty funny.
First of all, I'm sorry, Jason, to cut you off. I'm just so pissed off because the Knicks ran up and down New York. I live in New York, so I I went downtown. I was doing a little. I went downtown with my friend, and I heard New York. It was loud. You know, they were running up there.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, bro. They was going crazy.
video's
And it's just-
goated.
Side Talk NYC, shout out to them.
Yeah,
That
it's just,
video's
it's
goated.
just funny to me because Knicks fans, you deserve that win.
KD
Don't-
made a mistake going to Brooklyn.
No, he did it. But you deserve that win. He definitely did it. He did it. But you deserve that win. But let's really dig deep into this game, right? Jaylen Brown goes off for 40. Julius Randle gets his 30 plus. So they head. Evan Fournier gets his 30. Kem Walker, he has his little 15 or whatever, 10. Derrick Rose, he hits clutch shots in OT. RJ Barrett, he has his little spurt. He goes off for 19. You see where I'm going with this,
I was
right?
about to say, you haven't even mentioned Tatum.
The Knicks have a plethora of guys that just went. They had their day. They won by 4. Let's go to the Boston side. Jaylen Brown gets his 40. Robert Williams, we didn't talk about him enough.
Played really well.
Robert Williams,
He was great.
he played phenomenal. You know, defensively, he did his thing on
Grant
Randall. He
Williams
was guarding-
too.
Grant Williams, he's really bad, but he did play good.
He played
but
really
he's
good.
so bad. I hate
He
how
hit
he
three
plays.
3-pointers in
Yeah,
the
he's
fourth.
annoying.
15, 5, and 4 is fine.
Dennis Schroeder, his shot selection is horrible. They need to
Blew a
figure that
layup.
out. Yeah, it's smart. But Jason Tatum, where was Jason Tatum?
RJ Barrett had him in jail.
Somehow
Jason Tatum had 22 uncontested jump shots. Stop. We need that narrative
He had him in jail.
that RJ had anything in jail. RJ had
can't
nothing
guard
in jail.
Tatum.
Yeah, he did.
Nah,
He
Tatum
did
was-
great. What
But
you
the,
talking about?
but the,
On
but,
that last possession to win the game, he played
yeah,
really
that's
Hey,
well.
what it was.
before you go, I want to talk about that because
really
but I
well.
really wanted to know where's Jason.
I
where
wanna
was
talk
Jason
about that.
Tatum?
7
was
for
off.
30.
He was off.
I want to talk
Right.
about that because you talk about that last possession. Jason Tatum had a chance to hit a game-winning shot on RJ Barrett.
He's hit one before on him too.
In that same
Come
spot.
on, man. Why you messing my mind?
Oh, my fault, my
In that same spot.
Nah, I'm done. Whatever.
Go ahead,
Keep
JC.
going.
I like the Knicks finishing higher than the Hawks simply because of the fact that I think they addressed their offseason issue, and I felt this was an issue all last season. They were too Julius Randle reliant on the offensive end. You get Evan Fournier, who's he's a good scorer. He's 19, 20 points per game scorer. You get Kemba Walker. He's definitely an upgrade from what they had before. So offensively, I'm liking the way that this team is, put together. Then you get Mitchell Robinson back, who's way better than Nerlens Noel was. He's a step up from Nerlens
Way
Noel.
better?
Yeah,
yes.
Nerlens gave good minutes last season.
But you're not hearing me
I
out. Nerlens is
understand
hurt.
Mitch is different. He's
Yeah,
different.
Nerlens is
Mitch
hurt
was
right
getting
now, right?
abused in the pick and roll.
Look, so that's
against
Mitch?
Boston. Mitch and
No, he didn't.
in the fourth and in overtime, Mitch was getting abused in the pick and roll. Yeah, he was. I know you love Mitch.
You haven't seen him.
No, I know you love Mitch, and Mitch is a great defender. But let's not act like Mitch is just
fact.
he's there yet. He was
17
still
rebounds, bro.
No, yeah, 17. I mean, Drummond can do that. But let's not act like he's don't get me wrong, Mitch is there. But
I mean, guarding on the perimeter. I mean, that's not really.
Yeah,
that's
he
not,
could do that, though.
he could, but he was getting Nerlens is a solid defender.
Finisher.
I mean, but look, obviously, so you got Mitchell Robinson, who's the better. We can all agree he's the better center. He's a better player. But then you got Nerlens Noel off the bench, who had a terrific season for the Knicks last year. So that's good. Then you have Derrick Rose. You re-signed him. Obviously, I like that move. And then defensively, it's a Tom Thibodeau coach team. I mean, this team is gonna be a top 10 defensive team. And another thing that I kind of found that was like, it was good watching the Knicks is I may be jumping the boat too much, but I feel like they finally have a closer. And I feel like Evan Fournier can be that guy down the stretch. No, I really do.
He was it for
Time out.
Orlando.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry,
Ju- How can he be a closer? He was a closer in
He was
Orlando.
close for Orlando. They made the playoffs.
Stop saying that.
Nah, he did though. He was
They
closing
did it.
games.
Come
He's
on,
I've
bro.
seen him hit game winners, bro. He can be.
no,
You
listen.
didn't see him in OT. He was popping off in OT.
No, he was bugging. But
was.
let's pump the brakes.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
pump.
But
the
you're acting
brakes.
like Fournier hasn't done it before.
No, but I get what you're saying.
No, but my
listen.
thing with the Knicks
It's
was
also
this.
Orlando. It's not the mecca of basketball.
No, but my
It's
thing
I
was
think
one
he's playing
game.
my
better
thing was
because
this
it's
with
New
the
York.
Knicks.
How do you think he's playing better if he's
game.
played 2
He
games?
just tied his career high in the first game of the season.
He was going. He had
that's
like
what we're doing.
he had 9
In
points in
double
overtime.
OT.
Miles Turner just had 40. Do you plan on that consistently happening?
No, but
Not 40 consistently, but Rick Carlisle has said that he's the future of the NBA at the center position, and he's given him
Until-
high
but
praise.
so wait,
and now
so-
Rick Carlisle is his coach, so I wouldn't count out
so
Miles Turner
Fournier
having a
can't give
breakout
you
year.
19 to 20.
No,
Can't-
nobody said he couldn't do that.
No, but that's my thing. They have so you know how people in the playoffs last year, Julius Randle was their closer. Didn't really look. I don't really
what
think
you're
that's.
saying.
in.
We have ball handlers now. That's what I think.
I
The
think
biggest
Evan
thing is.
Fournier can. I'm not saying he's going to be like the clutchest guy in the league, but I think that if Randall's not having, it, I think relying on Evan Fournier to take the last shot or anything, I don't think that's that bad.
You want to know why that's not that bad?
It's
Because
not bad
last
at
year
all.
our closer most of the time was Randall or Alec Burks.
and they're not closers. They're
And
not closers.
I want to just answer back to this one statement you made. And this is the last thing I'm going to say because we're going on with this topic way too long. I love the fact that you mentioned all of the things that went wrong for Boston. Tatum played bad. You could even say Al Horford didn't play. Schroeder played bad. Grant Williams hit like 4 threes in a row. He
That's
had
what
15.
I said.
Is that going to happen? Is Brown going to go off for 46?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
But then you
not
can't- but
all
you
the
can't
time.
count
Like,
on-
come on,
you
that's
can't-
46.
Yeah, I know,
Can
but
you
Joel-
count on Fournier to have 30 repeatedly?
Hold on.
Can you ever count on Tatum to have
7
Hold
for
on,
30?
let me
No, you
finish.
can't.
Let me finish.
You can't.
Romeo Langford at 10. Like, this guy averages like 2 points.
Did you
like
wait?
First
He's
of
gonna get
all,
more burned this year.
First of all, I want to mention this. You look at the Knicks box score right here. Kemba Walker had 10 points. Is he gonna have that? No, he can. He
Kemba's
averaged
a
20.
15 to
he-
16
He
points per
averaged
game
20
scored.
last year. He can average 18.
Wait,
He
wait.
had-
19 and a half
you
last year.
talked about everything that went wrong for Boston. Let's talk about the Knicks. Kemba had 10. Rose had 9. Went 3 for 11. This
That's
guy
not
was a
gonna happen.
6 man of the
It's
year
not gonna
candidate
happen
last year. Alec Burks had 5. This guy averages
Don't
12.
forget Nerlens Noel, bro. He's not even healthy.
Emmanuel quickly went 1 for 4. He had 2 points. So our guys, our bench guys didn't play great. So let's stop acting like Boston just had this off night and everybody on the Knicks was cooking, because that's not a fact. Our starting lineup was cooking.
You said
but our
Emmanuel
bench
Quickly
was
played
not
8
good.
minutes, bro.
But our bench was not cooking, bro. I've seen Emmanuel quickly go off for 14 in 8 minutes.
Yeah, but bro, you have to understand this.
Oh, the thing about the Knicks is that all of our guys can go off.
Well,
we have
Rip, what
depth.
was your biggest problem with the Knicks last year? It was on the offensive side of the ball, right?
It was
Offensively,
consistently
right?
on the
Well, then
offensive
now they
side.
replaced them with Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier.
Yeah,
I think that's a big upgrade.
But the thing is, the difference is Kemba Walker. I get it; he's going to be good, but he's also injury prone. He's not that good in the playoffs.
That's fine. You have Derrick Rose off the bench.
Yeah, you have Derrick Rose off the bench.
That's
Who, they had
another
him
one.
last year, and
Said
they still
former
lost in
MVP.
5.
No, but he played really well in the playoffs.
And they still
though.
lost in 5.
Yeah, but,
so it's going to be
they
the
got
same thing.
Fournier, they got Mitchell
they lost in
Robinson.
5
They have
because
a better
obviously
team
their
now.
best
That's what I'm
No,
trying to
they
tell
do.
you.
They do have a better team, but do you in this game specifically? Do you trust Tatum to go 7-30 again?
No.
Do you
Do you
trust
trust
Brown
Evan
to go
Fournier
for 46?
No, but he's going to get 20 to 25.
You trust Grant
He's
Williams
more-
to go for 15 and
No,
shoot
no,
above
absolutely.
50%
Wait, what are you-
from three?
what are you
Is
getting
it
with
wrong
that
for me
statement?
to say that I
What?
think?
What are you getting with that?
I'm
with
saying
the
Boston
with
didn't
the Boston
play.
statement?
Boston didn't play. That was one of the
Boston
best.
just lost to Toronto. They didn't look
So
good.
the
but
Knicks
that was
had a
one of the
perfect
best
game?
Knicks. No, I'm saying that was a great Knicks game, right?
A
Like
great
the
game
Knicks
for
played.
Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks played great. Boston didn't play
Great
their
strong.
best game.
Great strong.
Boston didn't
Look at
play.
this.
Jalen Brown
Look at this.
carried them for most of
Look
the
at
game.
this. Look at this. Field goal
And they
percentage.
only lost by 4.
Look at this. Field goal percentage.
Knicks blew the game. Sorry.
Field goal percentage. Boston
Facts.
shot 41% from the field. Knicks shot 49%. In terms of 3-pointers, Boston shot 57 threes. They shot 37% from 3. We shot 38% from 3. Similar. They had a better free throw percentage and shot 4 less free throws. They had more rebounds. They had more assists. They had 1 less block. They had more steals. We only had 1 less turnover. We just had 60 points in the paint compared to the 42. I mean, and the fouls, they had 2 more fouls than us. It's not like we played this extraordinarily great game in Boston. Just had this off night.
Boston as a team,
We
they
played.
won in
We
some
played
categories.
similarly. We played similarly, and the Knicks just gutted out the win. It is what it is.
I
And
mean, Tatum going 7 for 30. Honestly, I mean,
it's not
I'm
gonna
with you on
happen
that.
again.
It's not gonna happen.
But if Tatum goes crazy, Brown not getting 46, bro. Like that's a career day from him. I know Brown can get 30 when he wants, but
But you keep
46?
saying that career as if Evan Fournier
he had a-
didn't just have a career game.
Jalen Brown hit a logo 3, bro, to tie the game.
that was a tough shot.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
Evan Fournier had a career high 30.
Don't talk like I understand.
I
I
love
love
had
Jalen
9
Brown.
points in
Come on,
OT.
Yeah, let's
So,
not.
Rick, question: were you impressed by the Knicks or no?
No, yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was.
I
But your
wanna make-
dynamic.
Do you
your
think
dynamic-
Fournier could be a closer? Why'd you
In
laugh
the
at that
playoffs?
statement?
I was laughing with him.
Yeah,
No, but why'd
it was
you
my
laugh at that?
face.
What's wrong
Because,
with
because you
what's
guys,
wrong with that?
because we're just, it's a different environment than Orlando.
Exactly.
It's not. This is not Orlando.
I mean, he
This-
performed pretty well when he was
in
closing
Orlando.
the other night.
Yeah,
No,
you
the other
did
night.
one game, but you just said 10 minutes ago that it's 2 games. I'm not going to look at
Also,
it too much.
it's-
No,
you're
but I'm
looking
saying
deep into
this
that.
team definitely didn't.
So
No,
you
it's
don't
not.
think if you're
My
a
problem-
player,
my
you're gonna
problem-
play better when
But you can also
the
play
Mecca
worse.
is cheering you that
That's
that
debatable.
energy's
It
different.
depends
It's a
on who you
50-50.
are.
It's a 50-50.
I didn't even talk about RJ Barrett and his contributions to the team too.
No, he
he
played
can
great.
he can give you 16,
But
19 points per game with elite
your big
defense.
two
The
had
Knicks are
60 Your
good.
big two had 60 points last game.
Who's their big two?
At the moment, Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, and they both played great.
You're saying
Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum had 60, and Jason Tatum didn't play good at all.
I'm not counting on Kemba to just have 10 points in a big game.
That's
And
he's
D
such
Rose,
an
you're counting for D
inconsistent
Rose
guy.
seven off the
I'm-
bench.
No, I'm-
D Rose can give you 15 off
He
the bench.
can, but Kemba is like a
D Rose can
50-50.
go off any night too. I'm just saying we got guys.
They
and
have guys,
This
bro.
topic has went on
Kemba's
for
too
too
inconsistent
long.
for me.